A red laser dot right on the glass window. The tension in the air turned suffocating. The luxurious ballroom, once filled with laughter and music, now felt like a death trap. Alexander's sharp gaze darted to Isabella before shifting to the glass. His expression hardened, his grip on her tightening. They found us. Before Isabella could process his words, a gunshot shattered the window, sending shards of glass flying. Gasps and screams erupted around the room as people ducked for cover. Alexander pulled Isabella against him, shielding her from the falling glass. A second shot rang out, narrowly missing them and embedding itself into the grand marble column. The security team sprang into action, yelling into their earpieces as they rushed toward the scene. Isabella's breath came in short gasps. Her heartbeat pounded in her ears. Who are they?" she stammered, gripping Alexander's arm. He didn't answer. Instead, his gaze locked onto an exit at the far end of the ballroom. "Stay with me. No matter what happens, don't let go." An explosion. The west wing of the mansion erupted into flames, shaking the ground beneath them. The grand chandelier groaned and creaked, its chains snapping as it crashed onto the ballroom floor with a deafening boom. The entire place descended into chaos. Guests screamed, running in every direction. Smoke filled the air, making it harder to see. Through the haze, Isabella saw Daniel standing frozen, his face pale as he took in the destruction. His hands trembled as he reached for Isabella, his lips forming her name. But before he could move, masked figures stormed in through the broken window. "Get her!" one of them shouted. A pair of gloved hands lunged for Isabella, but before they could grab her, Alexander struck. His fist connected with the attacker's jaw, sending him crashing onto the shattered glass. "Move now!" Alexander commanded, gripping Isabella's wrist and pulling her forward. The ballroom exit was too far. They needed another way out. Alexander's sharp eyes darted around before spotting a hidden service door. He grabbed Isabella's hand and pulled her toward it. Bang! Bang! Bullets ripped through the air, barely missing them as they sprinted for the door. "Come on!" Alexander shoved it open, revealing a narrow hallway. They rushed inside, slamming the door behind them. The noise of the chaos outside faded slightly, but their danger was far from over. "Keep moving!" Alexander led her down the corridor, his grip never loosening. Isabella's mind was racing. Who were those men, and why were they after her? As if reading her thoughts, Alexander finally spoke. "It's about your father." Isabella's steps faltered. "My father? But he—" Before she could finish, the hallway lights flickered and died, plunging them into darkness. Then, a voice echoed through hidden speakers. "Isabella Knight, you were never supposed to know the truth." A chill ran down Isabella's spine. "Who is that?" she whispered. Alexander was already reaching into his coat. "Someone who doesn't want you alive." Suddenly, a metallic clank echoed down the corridor. Gas. A hissing sound filled the air as white mist seeped through the vents. "Run!" Alexander grabbed Isabella and sprinted. But before they could escape, a shadowy figure stepped in their path. The last thing Isabella saw was a needle glinting in the dim light. To be continued in Part 4.